Hi, everybody.
That was
Yeah.
beautiful. Very well done. Very
Yeah.
well done. So
Thank you.
creative and all that action. I loved it.
Thank you. That was from my friend Tangi. She made it for me.
Oh,
Oh, that she did a good job.
Thank you. Oh, I'm so excited to be here. Oh, sorry, everybody. We're a little late, but hey, better late than never, right? Thank you, everybody, for being here. And I want to thank Jean from Sunset Jean and Terry from Kigaru Tarot. Uh, my brain just went blank
I
for
think
being
because
here. It's been one
oh,
of those days, y'all. But I am just so happy that you are here. Thank you for both for coming. Thank you so much.
you're
Karen,
welcome. It's
hey
all fun.
girl.
It's always fun to be here. And Teresa is here, and Karen Doyle is here. And Terry and I were together with Terry Lee yesterday, and we had a preemptive St. Patty's Day. We were just talking about a little bit about the customs and a little bit about the folklore, and then we did some readings, and it was a beautiful show. But I always love getting on and doing, like, being the first, and it just happened by accident. Like, we wanted to do
Yeah.
something for Valentine's Day, and we were all available on the 13th, but not the 14th. And we're like, well, it's close enough. And
Yeah.
now this again, we did it yesterday, and now everybody else is doing their celebrations the whole weekend. So it's nice to kind of get in before before the crowd. But
I know, right? Right?
it, it is. It's nice and it's fun and it's so I don't know when we'll come in early on the next one, but we'll definitely try and do that. But it's a lot of fun. It just is a little bit of a different focus when you're doing a show and sort of, you know, change it up a little bit.
yeah. Well,
Yes, that's true. Hey,
I think it was
Vivian.
so fun. Yesterday was
Yes.
also we were doing the equinox. That was cool too.
Yes, I
Yep.
can't believe how fast this year is going already.
Mm.
Oh my
Yep.
gosh. Mm, y'all, I just realized my niece, I was 17 when she was born. Okay, y'all. She's going to be 35 this year. All
Mm.
right.
That's a great age. I have a niece right around
I
that
know.
age too. Yeah. It's a great age.
And she's her older child, she has two, her older child, Elizabeth, is going to turn 13.
Oh, wow.
I was like, oh, because I was 39 when she was born.
Mhm.
I was like, no, 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 no.
Yeah,
Don't.
you know, when I had a lot I have a lot of nieces and nephews, and they're all born within 15 years apart, you know, with 15 nieces and nephews, so they're all different ages. And, you know, when they're going through school, 2nd grade, 4th grade, 10th grade, or whatever, you can keep track. But once they graduate college, you're like, "How old are they?" And it's
I
almost like
know.
it's hard to keep track when there's not those milestones.
Yeah.
But it's fun to watch them grow because really the school age years, you know, it's only for a short amount of time. It's only, you know, 5 to 18. It's only, you know, 13 years
Yeah.
that they're yeah, but then they become adults.
Yeah.
So hi Karen, what does she have to
Look at
say?
that. She said she's still thinking about the reading I gave her 3 days ago.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, she said, and then she said, sorry, I'm hitting my, and then she said that, and I read that, and I went, oh. Thank you. Oh, that makes me want to cry. Um, she asked for a reading from her mom,
Mhm.
and and correct me if I'm wrong, Karen, because a lot went on that day, and and it was like 3 days ago. And sometimes when I do readings, they just go whoop. And I saw her mom with cats around her, and she's like, yeah, she goes, I'm the cat lady. And we had cats. And then she goes, I saw her mom with a, a tan cat around her. And she goes, yeah, we had an orange cat when I was growing up. And I said, I see feathers. What about feathers? And she goes, oh my gosh, wow, I have a feather collection. And I
Wow.
said, and she's like, there's feathers. She's throwing feathers. She's showing you feathers. Do they go from one place to the other? Are they being displaced? She goes, yeah, they move all around.
Interesting.
I'm like, yeah. And she's like, yeah, she's moving them. She's telling you, pay attention to me, please.
Well, I want to do a shout out to Ness. Hi, Ness. Nice to see
Hey,
you.
Ness.
Thanks for being here. And I did, I'm not sure. Yeah, the show with Allie for this afternoon has been postponed, everybody, just so you know. I made the note, but I'm not sure if it came off of everybody's screen. So we'll just have to reschedule for another day, and everything's fine. We're just gonna reschedule for a different day.
So it just.
I know.
Oh.
I'll be on tomorrow. I have a lineup tomorrow. I'll be on with Scott Scorpio Sun in the at 1:00, 1 p.m. Eastern, and then I'll be on the Crone Zone at 3 p.m. That's going to be fascinating. Oh my gosh, just the energies are off the chart when I'm together with them. And then Sherry Trancing with Spirit is going to be coming on my channel, and we're going to be doing readings together. So that's going to be fun.
Yeah, and then the 17th, right? You're
Yep.
coming too, aren't you, Terry?
Yes, I am.
Cool.
She's like,
Well, I was thinking, I'm always a little caught up. Okay, what do I have to do? And I was thinking about my Sunday show with Allie, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. I got to do 17th too. Yeah, I'll be there.
On the 17th, everybody, Sherry and I are hosting a St. Patty's Day party. So be sure to wear green and have something to drink, non-alcoholic or not, doesn't matter. Well, in the chat, it doesn't matter, but for us, it matters. But we're having a St. Patty's Day party, so be sure to wear green, guys. Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
it will be fun. It's always fun to put it together and have everybody together on the screen and chatting and sharing and getting to know one another. I think it's a good thing to do. And I think of it too far apart, like maybe once a year I think of it, but you guys think of it pretty often, which it's important. It's important for all of us to get together. And it's fun. It's fun to see us all together and see everybody relaxed and not like working, but just relaxed and having fun,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's so much fun. I have a blast when we have those parties and just joke and have fun and just let our hair down and BS, So it's just, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying it's something wonderful to look forward to.
Yeah.
It is. And I'm so glad that you two are coming too. I'm so excited. But that's just a peek of who's coming. The other ones are going to have to be a surprise, y'all. Sorry.
Wow. That's always that's a nice thing to, you'll have to be there to find out who shows up.
Yeah.
But this is just a peek of who's coming. The other ones you'll have to find out. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying. Well, except Sherry and I, that's on the invite, on my channel.
Sherry, she's not a secret. Yeah.
No, Sherry's not a secret, but and I'm not a secret, but everybody else is.
Well, it's an honor to be invited, and I know that, it's impossible to have, 40 or 50 content providers together. So, it's nice. I mean, I guess maybe 10 or 15 could shift in and out. Um,
Mhm.
but yeah, it's a shame because people who are backstage, it's not like they're backstage, it's that they can't actually get in and you don't know if they're backstage. So I wonder if StreamYard can fix something like that and
That's
give us a notification if somebody's trying to get in, other than somebody texting you furiously.
true, true. I mean, well, the people that are hosting it and the admin can see that they're trying to get in.
Can they?
Yeah, because there's a little thing that says guest on the bottom, and then
Mm,
there's a number that how many people are waiting.
Well,
So
that's if there's up to 10, but after that, they can't see.
true, true. That's true.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh, So I don't know. They should have like 20 people on StreamYard, and then that would be okay.
wow.
You could do it that way.
Hmm.
Yeah, that would be awesome, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Or time people out, like,
Yeah,
say,
if you did, if you
"Birthday
timed
cake,
them
Gene,
out
you have."
automatic, I was gonna say, if you timed them out automatically, it'd be a little bit better because I'm always worried on those shows. Am I overstaying my welcome? Am I supposed to get out to let somebody else in?
Yeah, me too. I'm like, do I have to go? Do I need to go? Can I stay? What?
Mhm.
So, but
So are there gonna be prizes and giveaways and things, during that show?
I was thinking about giving like um half hour read like half hour free half hour readings. So, yeah.
And then do the raffle. That's always so much fun when we're all together, and it doesn't matter whose channel you're on. Like if you're simulcasting, it picks up everybody's simulcast because it does it from StreamYard. And then you can
Mhm.
see everybody's name from everybody's channel coming through, doing the raffle thing. I mean, I would just like to. I mean, it's just fun to watch, but yeah,
Mhm.
it's exciting. It's to see all of, your name in there and to see everybody else's name in there and all the channels together. It's fun. So,
It is fun, and we have a great community. We do. I'm blessed to be part of it. I'm just grateful I found it. So, what can I say? I'm all except thank you for accepting me.
yeah. And,
So,
maybe, at certain times, if there's, sometimes there's a lot of people that want a reading all at once. Sometimes there's only 10 or 12. Sometimes there's like 30 or 40. And it depends on, um, so maybe if we could put hashtag reading and then do a raffle to see who gets read. And
that
that's
would
really
be
random.
fun.
Mhm.
That would be fun. Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah. And then it'll be like live. Okay, you're next. But it's really important, everybody, that you're here for your reading. Um, yeah. Um, so
Yes.
I think Ness may have had a question way back. Let me see.
Oh, oh,
Uh, yeah, on at 2:12. And Amy, are you on the East Coast time?
yes, I am. Oh, here it is. Um,
Mm.
Message from her guides from especially the coming 7 days. Hmm. Let's see. Let's go clockwise. So, Jean, you go first.
Well, I'm just checking with my pendulum, Ness, and the next 7 days I feel is going to be quiet, but the following week I see that there's going to be a little bit more activity. So I'm not saying that you won't receive a call, but I'm just saying that there won't be as much activity. So you may find out something next week, but the activity won't begin until the following week. So I but it's very steady and it's very certain and it's still saying yes, 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 yes. So it's really it has a beautiful rhythm to it. It's not like frantic and it's not timid. It's quite certain. But when I ask next week, it just sits still. Like there may not be anything going on next week. But the week after, it starts swinging the other way, for sure.
Interesting. Well,
Mhm.
I'm seeing something really different actually though than that. And but I have a feeling that it means something different. So they have you in like a dune buggy and they're in the buggy with you. Your guides are driving the buggy with you. And it's a little bit bumpy, it's going. They're having fun. You're having fun. But what the feeling I get from it is that maybe emotionally this next week it might be a tiny bit bumpy. And to me that just seems to be expected because the energies right now with the uh, you know now I can't even think of the word, but the equinox. There we go. Very, very
Uh-huh.
strong. And I think that, so I don't see anything bad happen. In fact, a ride in a dune buggy is probably supposed to be fun. So embrace the fun, but just realize this emotionally, this might be a tiny bit bumpy or spiritually. So that's what I'm getting.
Oh, a dune buggy is like a something you ride like on a beach, like, on the sand and stuff. They're really fun. They're really fun to ride. They're open on all sides,
Right,
and you just ride on them. And some people like to roll them because they have like metal
right.
bars
Yeah, that
and
cage. Yeah.
that cage, and they like to roll them. That for
I
some
don't
people,
see her
that's part of
guides
the
doing,
fun.
yeah, I don't see her guides doing any rolling. Okay.
No, 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 no rolling. No. um, okay, what I heard and what I saw was I heard my guide say, strengthen yourself, because I also got the feeling that the next 7 days were kind of getting you ready for, excuse me, something. We're gonna, like Terry said, we're gonna be a little rough. Um, but if you strengthen yourself by meditation, by putting a shield up, by putting a bubble up, that roughness won't affect you as much. Um, Aw. I just saw a really big angel, um, that a bright, bright white light, and she's putting her arms around you. Um, Whatever it is, I don't know what it is, but she's there. He, I don't know, is there to protect you, whatever it is. So you've got that bubble, that shield, you've got your guides and your doom buggy, and you've got that angel wrapping their arms around you. So you're sorted. You're good. you're uh, so don't worry. you're good.
Yeah,
Hope
and
that helps.
I feel like it's okay to cry sometimes. It's
Yes.
pent up emotion and tension and you know, old energies that you just need to release. And I think it's good, especially when we're feeling that emotional. Sometimes it's better just to get it out. And
Mm-hmm.
it's you'll everything's going to be okay. You're going to be okay, and you'll have such wisdom on the other side of this. You'll be like, why was I stressing so much? It was only this and this. I see you just having this understanding, and this, it's almost like 2020 is hindsight is 2020, right? It'll all become clear to you on the other side of it. Hmm.
Yeah.
That's her message. That's her message to the three of us. I don't know if you both saw it.
Yep.
Yeah. Thank you,
Cool.
Miss.
Thank you. Excuse me. Sorry, that went down the wrong pipe. Sorry. So if anyone else has any questions, please feel free to ask. Oh my goodness.
I think Viviani had a question on 223. And I just want to shout out to Fatima, and David is here. And
Oh, hey. Hey, Fatima. Hey. Go ahead.
I was just saying it was nice of them to jump in and join us on this fun Friday afternoon.
Woohoo! Yay! You beat me to it. You beat me to it. Thank you. I appreciate it. Now my nose itches. Now that I'm in my zone, when I get in the zone, my nose itches. So if you see me doing this, it's because of them. When I get in the zone, my nose itches, y'all. All right. Message from her guides or angels. Okay. Y'all mind if I go first?
Go ahead.
Sorry, I don't mean to laugh, Viviani. I don't. But it's a continuation of what I told you 3 days ago. But they are just up there smiling huge. Huge. Just huge, big, white smiles. Okay. And their hands are outstretched like, yeah, like,
I think she jumped off for a second there, Terry.
Oh,
I'm sure.
oh.
I'm sure. I mean, both of us have our
I
eyes
have my eyes
closed, and I
closed.
looked up. I'm like, oh,
Yeah, I'm like,
Viviani. That was a really strong message. You popped her right off.
here she comes. Yay.
hi. That was fun.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Can you hear?
Okay. That was
We
fun.
we said that was a strong message.
Their hands are outstretched and they're like still doing that applause that they were doing before because they are so happy that you opened up your channel. And again, they want you to do expand your channel the way you want to expand it, but only the way you want to. Don't be pressured to what people think you should be doing it. If that makes any sense. That's what they keep reiterating to me. So, yeah. So, that's what they keep saying to me over and over and over and over again. So, yeah, that's what I get. So, what do you get, Jean?
So I was seeing colors, Viviani. I was seeing green, as in like the green leaves of nature, and sort of like the calming and resting. Almost if you were to be looking at like a Zen meditation type of image with those bamboo leaves and the calming um, green. I also see mosaic porcelain. Not sure if that has any meaning for you, but the mosaic porcelain means that there's fragility, that it's okay if things don't stay together, because it could be so much better when we re reassemble them into that porcelain mosaic. And isn't that like a beautiful artwork from broken porcelain that they make those mosaics? So they're showing me that. I'm also seeing a bluish green that is overlaying the green of the leaves, and it's almost like giving a mood or a pure um, a pure feeling with that color. I feel as though it's organic and natural, and it's coming from within you. I feel that all of this is asking you to remember to ground, remember to come back to your true nature, your authentic self, and rely on everything on Viviani that is already inside of you. It's already there. It's almost like it's just asking the ego to step aside, because all of this natural, all of this organic, all of this bluish green and green calming is inside of you. It's already there. And yeah, that's what I'm feeling.
Wow. I am so surprised because I was getting colors too, colors and colors and colors. And so the first thing I saw is I saw Viviani on, uh, and she was in sunset colors from dark going to light. And what I saw was that these little strips would come underneath her and lift her up a little bit. And another little strip, lift her up a little bit. Little, some thicker, some thinner. And I think that message just echoes what the message is before, that you build your channel how you build your channel. Go slow if you have to go slow. Take little steps, just build little things. But before that, I heard, this is the animal lady. So they're acknowledging your real love of animals and the fact that you care so very much about them. And I could also notice, I just read Viviani the other day, and the Animal Council came in and gave her a lot of messages. I don't remember what they were, but they're basically acknowledging her again. She's definitely has a lot of the support from the animals. And then the last thing that they showed me is they showed me a ram, a male sheep, a ram with the curly horns, and but it was turquoise colored. It was not white. It was not gray, or it was just turquoise color. So I had to kind of feel into, like, why is there a turquoise? What does that have to do? And again, I think that turquoise is connection to the earth, connection to the elements and the animals. But I got the feeling that this ram might be like a spirit animal or spirit guide for you of some sort, because it's not like the ram bumped you, rams sometimes can charge you and give you a bump, but it's as if this ram is there to help you move forward as you need it. Um, or to give you the strength to keep going.
Yay.
So that's what I got. And remember, how you interpret that is just as important. So
Oh my goodness. I am so zen right now. I am so zen. I'm so relaxed. I was relaxed before, but I am so relaxed.
That's great.
Is
So
anybody
Karen's
else
jumping in.
relaxed?
She's asking for a message as well. And Karen's saying
Yes,
Zen
zen
is
is
so nice.
nice. Yeah,
Mhm,
zen is very nice.
mhm,
Zen is very nice.
mhm.
Because I see my angels are like standing right in front of me, like in a straight line. And they're all smiling at me. And I'm like, wow, thank you.
That's really
I
sweet.
really appreciate that. So if anyone else has any questions,
I think Karen
that
does
would
it
be wonderful.
2:35.
Yeah. Hi, JR.
hi.
Did you see Karen's question?
Whoops. My mic just went down. Oh well. I'll just keep going.
We can hear you.
Can you hear
I'll
us?
go with the flow.
Amy,
My
we can hear you.
volume just went down where I can barely hear, but
Why
I'll
don't you
just
go out
go
and
with
come
the
back
flow.
in?
Well, I know y'all can hear me, but I'm just gonna go with the flow. I'm not gonna let it stress me.
Okay. Yeah. Huh.
Okay, I'm gonna see. Go out.
Do you
Here we
want to?
are again.
Hi. Do you want to start reading Karen Doyle?
I can't pop it up.
Yeah.
I see you, Karen. I see you. She
Yeah.
just couldn't hear me telling you. I think, yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
2:35, I see Karen Doyle, but I can't do anything. And I feel like my hands are tied behind my back because I'm so used to being able to click on things.
right. Yeah. Well, yeah, I don't know. Well, she says, any messages from my guides or angels or my mom, Ellie? Do you want to give it a shot anyway?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because that way it also gives time for Amy to come back and get everything. So, okay.
How's that?
Hey.
You tell us, can you hear us?
Yep.
Hey. Okay. We're looking at we're reading Karen's message now.
Okay.
We're going to try to get her guides, angels, or her mom, Ellie. But
Okay.
cool. Well, I'm glad you went out and came back because you can hear us now.
It was something wrong with my media volume. I had to fix it. I was like, how'd that happen?
I know, because you were just fine before.
I know it. My phone be being weird. I don't know. Oh well. I fixed it. We're good. But hey. All right. Guides or Mama Ellie. Okay.
Somebody is sending you hearts, Karen. I'm seeing hearts like a bubble heart, and the bubble heart is like as big as a car, and it's really filled, and it's really stuffed, and it's really big, and it has a lot of love. And then there's all kinds of hearts coming out of this bubble car. It's almost like um, it's infinite. You know how there's inside of a car that you can get like 100 clowns come out of that one car. Well, it's like, how did you fit so much of that in that car? This is how this heart is. And I feel like this is your mom and your guides are sending you all of this love and just letting you know that they love you, and that you are you're holding the light and you're holding the love. I feel as though they're also showing me a knight, like uh, a chess set, the knight in the chess set, the horse, the knight. I'm also seeing that for you. And I feel as though that you are majestic, and you have uh, this quality of royalty about you, and you have ethics and compassion and um, genuine. Um, you reach out to people, genuine communication between people. They're saying that you're pure of heart. I think that's what it all comes down to. That's what I'm getting for you, Karen.
Oh, that is amazing. And so I was kind of leaning into your spirit, trying to see who wanted to say something. And it's like they all wanted to say something at once, kind of. So they have combined and they have cloaked my stage in this absolutely beautiful red. It's like a tapestry that's mostly red in the background, and all these, golden flowers woven in, all sorts of things. And at first, when I saw the tapestry, I'm like, is this an angel coming in? Is this, because angels often show up in things that look very like a tapestry to me, something very ancient looking. And then I just kind of stopped and just watched it, like what's going on. And then it felt like maybe this tapestry was about your mother as well. Like maybe I couldn't decide whether she was trying to say, well, she's trying to say a lot of things. She's trying to say, I see you, I'm watching you. We've had a very long life. So the other thing about this tapestry is that it feels and looks very medieval, like from a long, long time ago. And so what that's saying to me is you and Ellie have had many lives together. And that they're showing me this to show the continuity and how that they're all working together to support you and watch you. And that's lovely.
Wow. I feel that's
Oh,
linked to my reading somehow.
It is
Just
because you were like talking about royalty, and this tapestry looks very royal, very,
I
yeah.
felt it was resonating with that
Mhm.
part of the reading. Yeah, wonderful. Amy,
Yeah.
what you?
what I got was okay. Your mom was sitting down at a table, and she showed me these bright crayons, and she started coloring freehand. And she showed me this picture of Ellie showed me this picture of this really pretty picture of you as a child, and her holding hands, walking down a sand, that's all, sand road in woods or something like that. And I was like, what's this? And I was like, okay, well, what? So she told me we used to color together. So did you used to color together when you were little? You used to color together, and did you used to take walks together in like a wooded area? Because to me were that was two things that she really loved doing with you. That's the feeling I got. She Because she was holding it up and she had this huge smile on her face, like, not the kind of smile like, I drew this. It was the kind of smile like, this is what we used to do and this is what I enjoyed doing with her, kind of a smile.
She said you hit the nail on the head. She's an oil painter.
Oh.
And her mom is smiling about her painting.
Yeah. Oh, that's so wonderful. That's so heartfelt.
Okay.
And she is.
Okay. 'Cause she really, really loves you. She really loves you so, 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 so much. I can feel how much she loves you. And don't ever think that she's gone, because she's not. She's not gone. She's with you all the time. So I hope that helps. I hope that helped. Oh, she is in my painting. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Oh.
Excellent.
That makes me want to cry happy tears.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I know JR had a question. I'm crying happy tears, y'all. Okay. All right. Can I get a reading from my guides? Yes.
Okay.
So, JR, I feel as though you're picking up signs and synchronicities from your spirit guides, and you are thinking that they're just too subtle, that they can't be actual signs, but they want you to know that it is them, and it is a sign from them, and it is going to be subtle. They want to step into your energy or your awareness in a very gentle way. And they're far and few between, and it's almost like very random. And this is what they want to do. They want to catch us off guard when we're not thinking of it, when we're not wondering it. am I ever going to get a sign and then it comes? It doesn't work like that. It's like when it's the furthest thing from your mind, all of a sudden something like shows up on a receipt or something. You're like, what? Oh, could that be my spirit guides? Like, and you're like, it's just a receipt. There's no way. Like, it's almost like they're giving you practical signs and synchronicities, and they really want you to give them the benefit of the doubt. They really just want you to say, thank you. I know you have my back. I appreciate the signs and synchronicities, and just, show them gratitude for it. Um, Even if it's really subtle, I see sevens on a receipt, like the number of the receipt or the total 7777 or 4777, something with sevens on a receipt or a piece of paper or an order number or something like that. Um, and they're saying that this is because they're saying you are practical, you are down to earth, and you look for tangible evidence. And they're saying, we're trying to give you this tangible evidence. No woo-woo stuff, no, sparkling lights, because you're not gonna, you need something tangible, something real. And so this is what they're doing. She said, yes, Jean, true. She said 1127. Yeah, she had Viviani had a receipt for 1111. Yep.
Well, I'm getting something that's very much in the same thing, but what I'm getting from them is they want to play with you. They want to play spiritually with you. They want you to exercise some of these spiritual gifts through play. And the way they showed that to me is I, I'm old, guys. I'm old. But you know the old paddle ball, like it had like a ping pong paddle. It had a piece of elastic stapled to it, and at the very end was a big rubber ball, and you're supposed to hit it. Okay, those things drive me nuts. I do not, that is not my idea of fun. But they are showing you having fun like that and then playing other games. They really, really want you to embrace the idea of play. Don't get too serious in this spiritual business right now. Don't get serious about it. Have fun with it. And so I don't know exactly how play is, but I can just see you somehow getting that receipt and then saying something playful back to them. Oh, thank you for helping me acknowledge you, helping me see you doing these things in my life. It could even be as much as if you have some friends who are of this same vibration that maybe you play some spiritual games with them. Like my friend Jean is the best at spiritual games. She's got a million of them. Um, and you could, if you have friends that are doing this, maybe you guys want to play a few spiritual games and find, just have fun with it.
Remind me of some or one.
Dead or Alive. I
Oh
love
yeah,
that
those are
game.
fun. Yeah, those are fun. Yeah.
But don't we have the picture game?
Yep.
Uh,
Yeah. Yeah. So you can say, what we do is we have a group of people and we say Dan W. And everybody tunes into Dan W. And if you think he's alive, and then you go 1, 2, 3, and everybody puts their hands up all together. And if you think he's alive, your hand goes like this. If you think he's on the other side, your hand goes like this. So, and then each person, like you have to do one alive person, like out of 3, one has to be alive, the other 2 or whatever. But so to mix it up, you have to have live and crossed over people when you say their names. But yeah, that's a lot of fun. And there's different ways. And if you don't mind, Terri, I just feel guided to. So some of us, it's hard to kind of feel what side they're on because it's just hard sometimes. So then we ask them, show me a moon if you're on the other side and show me a sun if you're still alive. So you would get like these messages. So you would tell them the key and then they would let you know. and see how many times you get that right. It's not always 100%, but and you can think of your own way for them to let you know whether they're asleep if they're on the other side, or if they're playing tennis or something if they're alive. Whatever is meaningful for you that will pop into your head easily enough. And yeah, that is fun. When you said spiritual games, I'm like,
What's
What?
sometimes uh, a game is like to, if you have a friend, exchange a picture of somebody on the other side, like, your aunt, and you take her picture, and maybe it's, I don't know, her brother or somebody, and then you just feel into their spirit and you write down what comes to you. You set an alarm, like maybe just 5 minutes. You write down whatever you get, and you don't, the thing about the games is you don't edit it. You don't sit there and say, no,
Mhm.
that can't be, that can't be. Oh, no, no, I'm sure I'm getting that wrong. You just write it down and you just have fun. And even you could, I mean, games you could play alone would be you're walking towards the kitchen, you're going to go have some tea, and you try to visualize something in your tea drawer or something and see if it's actually there. So now you're kind of using your remote things, but I don't know, just they want you to have fun. That's all. They're just saying they want you to have some fun here spiritually, not to take this so seriously right now.
Yeah, I totally get it. Believe me. They did the same thing with me when I first started. And it's fun.
Hmm.
It is. It is fun. With me, oh, were you done?
I'm done. I'm done. Yes.
Okay. Um, with me, I'm getting that they're showing you a lot of coins face up. Um, a lot of coins face up. That's them. Um, again with the feathers, they're showing you feathers. They do that too. Um, and you're going, where are these feathers coming from? I don't know how they're coming in, getting in the house, but the feathers are showing up. Um, yeah, coins and feathers. They do that a lot. But they always seem to show up face up. That happened to me in the beginning too. They were always face up. Uh, and they're going, excuse us, excuse us, hello, hello. They just want, they're just playing with you, and they're going, excuse us. So they're just playfully trying to get your attention. That's all they're doing. But if you can, I think if you continue to ignore them, I think they'll be a bit more forceful. I think, at least they were with me. But then again, I'm stubborn. I don't know if you are. They might not be they might not be have to be forceful with you. Which I hope not. Um, but that's what I'm seeing. Uh, so I hope that helps. I hope our readings helped you, JR. So
Yeah, I even got a face up penny. Now that you say that, as soon as you said the words face up, I'm like, you know what? I just found a penny in the parking lot. It was underneath somebody's car. Not underneath, it was sort of like a little bit towards under, and it was reachable, but it was a little bit under. And I saw something sort of like catch the light, and I'm like, oh, what is that? I thought it was an earring or something, and it was a penny. And I could have just kept walking, but I felt like it was a message from spirit, and I felt like it was a gift for me, and I felt like it was from one of my loved ones. So I reached my foot under the car, and I drug the penny out from under the car, picked that
Yeah.
sucker up, put it in my purse for good luck, and headed into this store. So, honor them by picking it up. Don't just walk
Yeah.
by.
Mm.
And it's an acknowledgement. It's a, it's letting them know that you're open for more. Yeah. And try not to be nervous. It's really just an organic, natural thing. You already are awakened, JR. And when you do a spiritual awakening, what this is just your ego is not in control as much as your creative or your instinct or your intuitive side. And your fun, your creative, your uh, imaginary side, and it's more fun and playful and relaxed. And so there's nothing to be nervous about. And if you're
No.
nervous, it's that ego feeling nervous because it's going away. It's not in control anymore. I mean, it's balanced, but it's not in the driver's seat.
I'm just gonna. I feel like they're kind of prompting me to say something.
Okay.
In addition to that, for anyone who's like in JR's position where the gifts are coming online and you're a tiny bit nervous about it, fun. Always have some fun because humans, we learn by play. But they were just
Mhm.
saying, they were telling me, like get a pendulum and use that as part of the play. When you suddenly have questions, use the pendulum and ask them a question with it. When you first get the pendulum, you have to figure out how it says yes and no. You have to work with it a little bit. But then after
Mhm.
that, it's like, you see that feather, you can whip out the pendulum and was that feather from you, and it's fun, but it's a fun way, really low key way to work with them. They must be really wanting you to have fun with them and to just relax because I have a feeling they're not going to make us shut up. We're
No,
going to keep talking about play.
no, yeah, it's fun. Even if you've been at it for 20 years, it's still fun. We still
Yeah,
have fun.
yeah.
It's
I think
fun.
they want you to delight in the fun too. When you recognize it, to be grateful, to say thanks. But I think they love when you laugh out loud when you realize what they just did.
Oh, I still laugh when they do something funny.
Hmm.
I laugh my butt off. So,
Yeah, they make you giggle, and you can ask them, "Make me laugh today. Bring me something that'll make me laugh today, like I used to laugh when I was a kid." Something like that. You can ask, and you can communicate with them each and every day. It's so much fun. So, I have time for one more, and I noticed that Fatima has a question there. Can we do
yeah.
Fatima's question?
Yep. I've got it ready.
Fatima or Fatima?
I call her Fatima, but I don't know. I
Yeah,
don't
I think
know.
you can say it both ways, she says, but
Okay. Can I get a reading from guides if not too late? No, it's not too late. Okay.
I'm seeing something Scottish for you, Fatima, which is, I know, ironic, but I'm seeing like the blue, I mean the red Scottish like kilt, and I'm seeing the like a Scotty dog as well. So something about Scottish, and it could, I don't know, maybe it has to do with St. Patty's Day, um but they're showing me red, like the red tartan color. And they're showing me roses around you, Fatima. Beautiful, long stem cut roses, but they're the big giant blooms. They're not like the, the ones you get. They're not small buds. They're the big bloomed roses, and they have like curly edges on them. And they're just saying, I do feel as though this is like a loved one or a spirit guide, like in the feminine side, perhaps a grandmother, mother, or aunt of some sort. I'm feeling that this is, they're bringing you roses, and I'm not sure if it represents them. They're also saying that you are courageous and you have a lot of strength, and you have it's almost like you're uh, silent, silent but strong. There's this a quietness about you, that they see that you have strength within. Just because you don't have the gift of gab that some people might, doesn't mean you don't have the thoughts and the wisdom to share. And they're saying it's important to share your wisdom when and where you feel it is appropriate.
Interesting.
Mm.
Are you done?
Yeah. Oh, yep. Oh, she just had a dream that Jesus was giving her roses. Oh,
Wow.
rose petals. Wow.
Wow. Well, Fatima, or Fatima, I'm not Fatima, they're kind of showing me all the spirit guides helping you. And not just spirit guides, but we have angels, we have spirit guides, we have Akashic Records Masters, we got beings of light, we got um, ascended masters, councils. We got a lot of help over there. Your help, overwhelmingly, I'm seeing deities like Ganesh and Lashmi and a few more that I don't recognize completely. But what they're saying is, they're not saying all these are on your team. They're saying all of these spiritual beings are there for you to draw upon them, to draw upon their strength and their wisdom. Kuan Yin, so many ways to draw upon knowledge, and that you have access to this. That's really, really interesting, that you have all this access and that they're there for you to draw on anytime. And I'm just going to take a second here because they said something else and I've kind of forgotten it in all that grandeur I saw. What else? Oh, they're saying not one step that you take is alone, never. And this could go for all of us, but they're particularly talking to Fatima that not one step on this earth are you taking alone. Everybody is with you, walking with you. All you have to do is call upon their guidance or their strength anytime you need it. Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. Wow. Okay, Fatima. Oh, done?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, Fatima, what I saw, when I closed my eyes, I immediately went to a beautifully blue sky. And at first I saw birds flying. And then I was shown a beautiful, huge bald eagle. Okay. And the bald eagle was flying effortlessly through the sky, just gliding. Um, and then I was told this eagle was you, and you're just gliding through the sky, just enjoying, just loving, just flying through the air. Um, you're free. You're free. That's all. I kept hearing, she's free. She's free. She's open. She's free. Your gifts are open. Your gifts are free to fly. Uh, and then you went from land to ocean. And then I saw this little island, and then you flew over a castle. And I was like, oh, wow. And then when you said Scottish and tartan, and then when I saw the castle, I was like, okay. So yeah, your gifts are open. Your gifts are free to flourish, to fly. You're one you're a wonderful, loving, open person who deserves to um, share the gifts you have with the people that are out there. And your guides are going, we're here to help you. Come to us. We will help you. So I hope that helps. I hope that makes sense.
Yeah, thank you, Fatima, for letting us read you.
Yes. Did you see that?
Yeah, born on the Azores. Has a lot of visions recently. That's lovely.
Okay, I know, Jean, you have to leave soon, so I will ask that what's everybody doing coming up?
Well, I do have quite the lineup, and I won't. Tomorrow I have Scott Scorpio Sun Tarot is going to be on my channel at 1 p.m. Eastern, and then I have the Crone Zone. I'll be on the Crone Zone's channel at 3 p.m. And then I have Sherry Trancing with Spirit is going to be on my channel at 4:30. So that is quite a little squeeze there, but we'll make it. And then I have the St. Patrick's Day party with Amy and Sherry. And then after that, I have Ginger Faye and I are getting together to do the dragon finale. And what this dragon finale will do is we're going to be doing readings and finding out information about your dragons and getting messages from your dragons, because we've been doing a lot of, fact finding or mystery finding, and everybody's like, but I want a reading from my dragon. So finally now we're going to be doing readings from your dragons, and it's
Good.
going to be fun. And it's a wonderful day to have so much fun. Yeah.
Well, I of course have the 17th with you and Sherry, but I also this Sunday I have 10 o'clock Pacific time with Allie, Heart and Soul Connected, and whoever she pairs me with that day, or not. Sometimes I'm just there alone. Sometimes I'm paired with somebody else, and it's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. And then the next thing I think I have, well, every Tuesday at 3, I have a Akashic healing series. So, and I don't know what the theme's going to be yet, but we'll figure that out. They will figure that out, not me.
Oh, this is true. This is true. And
Yeah.
then what I have coming up is tomorrow. I have Jeff from Tarot Ask Backwards on at 7 p.m. at my channel. And then on Sunday, I have the party with Sherry on my channel. So, and I'm working on some other things coming up. So we'll see what happens.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm so excited.
thank you very much for having us. This was so nice. It was so, it was wonderful to be able to take time to really tune in and connect with everybody that's here today. I thought it was beautiful, a beautiful group that we had attending here today, and everybody that's
Yes,
watching
thank you.
later too.
Yes, thank you, Jean, and thank you, Terry, for coming in. I really appreciate and enjoyed you. Thank you, Terry, for coming. Welcome to the castle. Welcome
Thank
to the
you.
castle. Thank you, Jean, for coming back. I think you came to my channel once.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
Thank you for coming back. And Terry, you're welcome back at any time.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And I'm sorry, with my brain the way it is, Jean, I can't remember what I did from one day to the other. I'm sorry.
No,
You
you
know
don't
how
have
it
to be
is.
sorry.
But thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate it. I enjoyed having you both here. It was a great time. Thank you, everybody in the chat, for coming. Viviani, David, Karen, Fatima, and everybody else. I can't, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for everybody who watches on replay. Thank you to my new subscribers and my other subscribers without whom we wouldn't be here. Thank you so much. Love you all. Have a wonderful weekend. See you on Sunday. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.